Hey, what's up? This is Kiera.
This is Leah.
This is Solo.
And you are listening to He Said, We Said. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Wait, what?
I'm fine.
Are
I'm
you?
fine. Yeah, it's just, I've been
okay.
talking all day. I literally have been talking all day, and so my voice is a little raspy. It's okay, though.
Okay. Not a problem.
Okay, thanks.
Got you.
Nothing else. Don't worry, nothing else. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to acknowledge the fact that we did have a shooting happen last week in Atlanta. A gunman let one of the officers tell it had a bad day. And instead of eating a pint of ice cream like the rest of us, he went on a shooting spree, went to 3 different spas, if I'm not mistaken, and killed 8 people, most of them of Asian descent. Mm-hmm. Apparently, he was upset about, I don't know, something in regards to sex, and I don't know the reasoning.
You're saying he was a sex addict and dealing with issues, and
he wanted
I
to
don't
stop
know, any kind of
something.
excuse just to justify people's
Was
misbehavior.
it just them finding a reason? Like because it wasn't the man, right? Like the man didn't say any of this. Or did he?
I don't know if he told officers that or what. This is what's being reported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they found him in the if I'm not mistaken, they found him in Florida.
He made it all the way down there?
Either close to Florida or in Florida. I'm sorry, y'all, I ain't got all the facts. But it was an unfortunate event. Rest in peace to all the souls that we lost in that. And I guess we'll see what Biden does. This is his first, I guess, mass shooting. Democrats, we've been talking a lot about
gun control.
All of that. So
something just happened in Colorado.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Me neither.
Gunmen killed at least 6 people, including a police officer at a supermarket. Sorry not to laugh. At a supermarket in Boulder, Colorado.
Wow.
Boulder.
I've been to Boulder.
That's where the university
Yikes,
at, huh?
Yeah. So I guess hopefully this guy is charged, I guess, to the most degree that you can. I don't know if it has been official yet.
I don't know if there's been actual. I don't know
what the kind of movement has been on there. So, but it's starting a lot of conversations.
That's for sure. So again, rest in peace to those souls. Moving on. Saweetie sent him back to the streets like la da di da di da. Yes,
so you happy?
I'm not even gonna say that I'm happy, but I do think that she could have done way better than Quavo. So let's rewind a little bit.
She's so cute. I can't wait to see who's next.
Look, Saweetie and Quavo, they broke up. She went to Twitter to let it be known. They had already kind of been speculating that they were done. They unfollowed each other on social media. Mm-hmm. And then apparently she did do an appearance on the show called Respectfully, that LA boy, I think that's his name. I don't know. She was on there with her ex-boyfriend, Justin Combs, who is Diddy's son. And it was an interesting episode. Let's just put it that way.
I didn't know that was her ex.
Yeah.
Justin been on it, huh?
But he been,
Diddy's
a lot
son.
of people.
Look, apparently this was back in like her USC days. I don't know.
Okay, maybe I did hear this and just forgot it.
It was like years ago.
Okay.
When she was just
like at least 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were on there together. People speculated that they may have broken up because of her appearance on the show. I will say there was some pearl clutching while I watched. I sat through all of that. A lot of periods, a lot of yes, a lot of.
So is it an audience?
Yes, there's an audience of women that are behind them. They're probably in their early 20s, if that. And so literally every time Saweetie says something, it was period. I need a man who makes at least 8 figures, and maybe next time 9. She was talking her talk. And now knowing that they broke up, I'm like, oh, okay. So they even asked her about like, if your man is doing what he needs to do, how are you going to treat him, insinuating that it was going to be a threesome. She was like, yeah, I'll let him pick the nigga we add to the, the bedroom. I was like, go ahead,
He was like,
sweetie.
what?
Like, come on now.
We had a conversation about you thinking that means that it's automatically.
Well, that's what it means for a guy.
Well,
you gotta be careful.
Most of the time, but okay, she's trying to get a groove back.
She said on Twitter, "I'm single."
Mm-hmm.
I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to other women.
So she never said specifically what happened.
Wait.
The intimacy given to another woman can imply a lot of things.
I'm sorry. Why are
cheated.
Why is it ever okay to give intimacy
Nobody said
to
it's
someone
okay.
who is not your
Nobody said
significant
it's
other?
okay. What happened? Did she say
So
what
you
happened?
was looking for in whatever kind of limit she got
I
on her
thought-
tweets to get the details?
No, I was just trying to see what happened. She went on the whole show. I thought maybe she may have gone into detail on what happened. Because the only reason why I say that is because respond. Quavo's respond.
What he say?
Oh, you didn't see it?
I have
He
not been on my
said-
phone.
Let me see if it's
Dang.
on here.
Yeah,
He
Quavo was just
says-
saying, I thought you was a real one or something like that.
I know you want to make this into a show, so I'll play my part just this one time. I don't normally put my business out there, especially my personal life. I feel the need to address this so there are no false narratives. He says, then I had love for you and disappointed you did all that. You are not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best. She retweeted it and responded, take care. Drops mic.
Wow.
Saweetie, you are the winner here.
And then he took back the car.
Yes, he did repo the car, which of course I'm sure it was a I'm sorry gift anyways. If we're being real,
Oh,
Come on
Lord
now.
forbid they just give their girls
thought that
presents
was
because it's the occasion.
I thought that was the tweet we was talking about. She said no amount of gifts or something like that, right?
Well, that was
So
look, if we're being real here, are we really surprised that Quavo may or may not be a cheater? He's a rapper. With the Migos, his road dog Offset has been in plenty of scandals. Quavo's a relatively good-looking guy with money and power. I'm not surprised that he's cheated on Saweetie, right?
Well, I don't know. It just looked like they really had a love thing.
They put
That's
on a
what
great
it looked
show.
like. That's
what a
it
lot
looked
of
like.
things
They put on a
look
great
like.
show.
You know, I'll be honest. Cardi and Offset's never just looked like that.
okay,
Fair enough.
And that's why we really shocked. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I will
shocked?
say?
Okay, as shocked as you can be that nigga from the Migos was unfaithful.
Their love didn't
But-
seem that real to me at the beginning, if I'm being honest.
I
It seemed
thought
like
it
he
was
was more
already
into
a thing. It was a thing, like a business thing, is what we thought it was.
That's what it
in the
seemed
beginning.
like.
the
Yeah.
timing.
for
Wasn't it
Sweetie.
like-
So like Quavo was set, right? But it was
Oh
a
my
good
bad. I
look
thought
for
I was talking about Cardi. My bad.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, who we really talking
Okay,
about
I thought,
a business
I
move?
thought Saweetie and Quavo were a business thing too. It didn't
you?
seem
They
genuine
both-
at the
what?
beginning to me.
Okay, when did Cardi meet Offset? When
Wait,
did,
are we talking
when did
Cardi or are
Sweetie-
we talking
Both
Sweetie?
at this point.
At this point, they both seem. If you think about the timing,
they came
of
around
those
the
women's
same time.
careers.
Well, I
felt like Cardi was around earlier, but then
No, she was around earlier. I'm saying though, Saweetie, somewhere early in her commercial career, she gets attached to this big time rapper. You
Gotcha.
rubbing elbows with his people, getting better producers, better songwriters, whatever, right? More access. So to me, it always seemed like more of like a business thing. Like he has the baddest chick on his arm, and she is able to elevate her career. It always seemed to me that he was more into her than she was him, but when I saw their like YouTube video with GQ just a couple months ago, I was like, okay, they actually kind of are like a little cute couple.
it seemed real.
It
a
seemed
little
real because it seemed like they had some inside things that you could tell. It felt genuine. Or maybe that's what some other couples need to do so that I can, because some of it just looked fake.
bit. Like your boy this last.
We don't have to.
Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to. We
Have
don't
to go
have to. We
into
don't have
him.
to. Then I saw, I think Quavo's sister was getting into
yeah.
it with the best friend.
The best friend of Sweetie?
No. It's actually
Damn,
Sweetie's
they don't-
aunt, who is
Oh,
just
that
a
was
couple
her
years older
aunt.
than her.
Okay.
She's just a
Okay.
couple years older. But yes.
Look at them. Both have uncles and aunts.
Oh,
come
yeah,
on,
you're right. You're right.
That's probably one of their things. They
Bonded
yeah, we got so much in common, girl.
Well, yeah, Sweetie's no. Quavo's sister made some comments, and then Sweetie's aunt was like, "Look, you
Okay.
need to mind your business."
This is a mess.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay.
But you know what? She sent him back to the streets. She's a good-looking woman. Summertime's around the corner. Ooh, I can't speak today.
Yeah, that
Summertime is
corner.
around the corner. Thank you. So who knows who she'll have next on her arm? Let's leave the rappers alone, though. Let's move up to maybe an actor that's, seemingly has it. I want to see her with Yaya. That's my man.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I would love to have Yaya. They both from the Bay?
Okay. You know what? I think that she could do anything. So go ahead. But you're right. The rappers is something about that. I don't know who's out right now.
No rappers, no athletes. Let's actors or oil czars. Oil typhoons, whatever. Big money.
Okay.
Up and up. Okay. So, Derick Jaxon, he also got himself in some mess. If you don't know who he is a man who basically panders black women. He lets them know, look, a man would be lucky to have you if you're a single mother. It don't matter if you've had all these whatever. These brothers don't know what they want. He just says a whole bunch of stuff that we as women like to hear, right? Because you have so many brothers.
So he's the opposite
of
Kevin.
Talking down
So he's the
on
opposite
you.
of Kevin.
You see all that? Oh. So you know what?
Kevin Samuels? 100%. They're total opposite end of the spectrum.
Exactly.
For
and
sure.
This is, look, you got Kevin over here building up his brand. Derick was like, all right, it might be time for me to come back into the spotlight a little bit. This might not be the best way, but he being talked about.
He's being talked about.
Yeah. And I remember he was just going in when Kevin Hart, had his little thing.
Oh, with
So for this,
when she was pregnant?
yeah, so for this to be like, I don't know, it just seems so funny.
Those be the
you
worst
knew it was coming.
ones, though.
It's like you knew it was coming, but
you gotta be extra though. Like when you somebody like that, you have to be like, ma'am, I am not here for you. This is not 100%. It. I am in a relationship.
100%.
So sad day.
Did you see the video that he put out with his wife?
No.
I just saw it.
Wife? I didn't know that. Even worse.
Oh.
Wait, she's we did know that.
Yeah. So this is part of the problem too. When you are a man who are, you're saying all this stuff and you're uplifting women and all this other junk, how is it you've been married for 4 years and people just found out you've been married not even a year ago? That's a problem.
The funny thing.
It's part of your image.
The funny thing is I always thought that if he was married, then there would be like, guest spots for his wife to be in like a clip or
like a
I'm pretty
Kev
sure
on
he had a
stage.
podcast or something. I'm pretty sure, nobody knew he was married.
Couples that Duvall.
Maybe it was bad for the brand, and if they knew that he was married, he wouldn't be selling.
It had to have been bad for the brand because just like Kiera was saying, like a lot of women feed into that. And he's attractive, and so you look at him and it's like, oh, he's telling me everything I need to know. Mm-hmm. That is definitely playing into some of his sales.
100%. I just it makes me so upset that he did this, right? You done built this brand off being this certain type of man and you come out to be the opposite. But then instead of just sitting in it and being like, yeah, I messed up. I'm a womanizer. I'm whatever. You make a video denying the claims. But actually, in hindsight, he just denied one claim that he didn't sleep with that woman, and he was separated at the time. But then later, you're coming on with your wife, who's wearing a bonnet on your IG PSA. Y'all holding hands. She ain't got a smile on her face. She ain't got no stuff. She's looking miserable. Yeah, no. Come on now. We gotta do. You could at least tell her to unwrap her hair.
Why did he do that?
Why did she look? She don't give a damn.
Obviously, she's like, you wanted me to do what? Now. No. And is that why she was miserable?
I don't know.
Maybe he wanted her to see that it was real. It was.
That's what it was. We ain't putting on for the cameras. This is real life.
I don't believe anything.
So
nowadays
you want
that's
me
recorded.
to look a mess while you telling the world you didn't cheat on me? What? You're just lying to everybody. You got me out here looking a mess.
Wait.
I can't even get dressed and get back so that these women can see.
I think by the time he got her, he was coming clean.
What you mean?
The video that he got his wife and was holding her hand side by side on the couch. That was him coming clean. He had recorded a video before that denying the one claim.
Okay, so now you're up to speed.
Woo.
Yes. So also in this video with his wife, he admits to having affairs with multiple women. He used women, not woman.
He said
trash.
he said he explained everything from women he was having sex with to women he may have even said hello to.
Okay, but surely
He
that
said he was
wasn't her
giving up.
first time hearing it.
Honestly, apparently the streets are saying he's been cheating on his wife since forever.
Since the
so,
skigi?
Well, look, I don't know. But, I mean, I am sure that she had to know something.
Yeah.
They always know.
Always!
Women always know. You can tell. She not crazy.
She's not stupid. Come on.
She didn't know. She knew for a fact that most of his people didn't know he was married. She knew that.
Okay, well, let's move on to the next guy in the hot seat, which is Deshaun Watson. Now, y'all are going to have to take it from here because I don't know much besides the fact that multiple women have come out against, what is it, sexual harassment or is it assault or both?
Man, there's all different kind of claims, mainly sexual harassment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, he
think-
said some sexual things to me and it made me uncomfortable kind of a
No.
thing? Or he hit my butt?
Oh, man. It's really been a lot going on, but for the most part, the claims usually stem from him reaching out to these masseuses, or one in particular was a masseuse on Instagram trying to get a
Okay.
full body massage. You know what I'm saying? Goes over to the house. They're alone at the house. She's rubbing on him. I've looked at some of like the pleadings and some of the reaccounts of what happened. Like he was kind of directing her towards the butthole and towards the genitalia area. You know, she was massaging his privates and he ejaculated on the girl. You know, just some crazy accounts. Like if these accounts are real, he's a freaky guy, man.
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
I mean, and this is just one report. So we got, I think at first it was 3, then it was 9. Now we're at 14, maybe. 22. There's 22 people.
It's 22 people, but how many lawsuits?
Like about 13 or 14.
Solomon, I just knew
Yes.
you were gonna say he's a creep. He's gross. This is a freaky guy.
We're talking some kinks here, man.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But it's just amazing how they've been able to keep this under wraps for so long. Now, obviously,
How long we talking though? Because
well, I don't know.
'Cause it
Well,
seems-
the only reason why I say we don't know how long they've kept this under wraps is because I want to give the accuser the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Even though the timing is suspect, it feels like a smear campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have the connections with the attorney that's pressing the charge, Tony Busby, friends with the owner, McNair.
you know what, I will
And
definitely say
all of the victims are coming through that office. So it's like,
if it was not him, I would be like, he's a football player.
yeah.
Is it too surprising? But now it's just like slightly
Deshaun
side-eye
has just been
worthy.
such a saint, a stand-up guy. He's been a guy of high character, a stand-up.
Okay.
You know,
I don't
and
know
then
if
all
we
of a
can go
sudden
that
it's like,
far.
okay, this is not only is it just a transgression, but this is 22?
I think it's just
He's 22 years old?
lot.
No, 22 women.
Oh, excuse
He's like
me.
I'm saying
25.
he went for broke on this.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that it's a lot at once. And so I'm definitely of the opinion like, okay, this didn't come from nowhere. There's a theme. So, you gotta wait until stuff kind of plays out. But that Busby guy, like, that is just like, okay, hold on. They all came to you. Like,
All came to you, man.
I don't know.
Well, I don't really have a dog in this fight. I don't know much about this cat, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I have to keep the same energy. You got to believe women. So
I'm gonna just let it play out.
We'll
Let it
see
play
what
out.
happens.
If it is real or even if it's fake, it's very unfortunate for another Houston franchise. It's like, man, everyone is just hit with a scandal.
Either
and
way,
just a nigga fed,
either
sick
way
and
the
tired.
story comes out, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because if it's lies, like 22, like if that came out of nowhere, or if it's like maybe not necessarily all lies, but if it's something kind of like pulled together to where they're kind of exaggerating certain things so that things look a certain way, like how you were saying maybe it could be a smear campaign. If somebody went to that extent to set something like that up because he was trying to leave, like that's kind of crazy.
That's very crazy.
But then if he's doing all that and like
But
you
how did the
said, he
Texans
got
benefit
this.
from that? Which is the crazy thing to me.
Well,
His
Or I'm
value
thinking,
going
what if
down.
these allegations were true? The team knew about it, kept it on the hush hush with the hush money, and as soon as he stepped out,
put it all out there.
Stop
that
paying.
actually sounds really believable, because the thing about it is, if you're gonna lie about it, why lie about a massage, right? Like, wouldn't you want to go for something a little bit more like oh, how dare he, like, not to like belittle the massage thing, because that's absolutely disgusting, but I'm just thinking, if you're gonna lie about something, I would imagine it would be a little bit more like
maybe they took what he gave them, which was really nothing, and this is the best that they could spend.
But isn't that a common
massage
thing,
that
though?
had a happy ending? That's probably all it was. This nigga done probably got 22 massages with happy endings. And we took that and they spunt it as much as they could, and the best they could do is he was accidentally getting horny and
from your
jacking off on him.
perspective with your other male friends. I'm not gonna say you, but like just people things you've heard. Is that common, like for men who get massages
To do what?
to request happy endings
Or
inquire about?
I'm not going to just sit here and act like I know a ton of people that get massages, but I do know that it is a service that, folks utilize.
Okay.
Personally, I probably know a couple, but it was never on some repetitive, addict type behavior. It was just like, they offered, and I was like, oh, why not?
they offer. This is just, I think I'm just so green when it comes to certain stuff. I'm like, wait, what? Like,
Man, if you see how many times those and I hate to be stereotypical, but so you have the Asian massage parlors.
yeah.
Every now and then you'll get those people that run those stings in there and they selling sex. They
I'm
do more than
sure.
just, a hand job. They'll do the oral, and you'll see those people in the courts for prostitution.
I've seen some of them open at like 8 or 9 p.m. and it's like,
Yeah.
wait a second, why is this place still open? So I get it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So it's common.
I mean, it's a thing.
So I don't know,
It's-
man.
it's a thing.
I wonder. That's a lot of women.
That is a lot of women.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like y'all said, we'll see how it plays out. I wish him the best if he's an innocent man. 22 women, I don't know.
Yeah,
y'all.
we'll see.
Everybody ain't lying.
And like I said, I'm not leaning either way. Whatever happens, and
I just don't even know how I'm gonna be able to tell what's the truth. I'm at this point. I'm just like either way, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't never playing for this team again.
Ooh,
He probably like good.
You can play for them niggas in jail.
Stop.
Please stop. We're gonna move on. Kylie Jenner, she is in the hot seat as well. It's just a week of hot seat.
This is the craziest thing. Now you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I did not watch that video because I was like, I don't need to watch it. So apparently one of her people got in an accident.
Yes.
Car accident, right?
And so now your people, like your person, this is you. Like they are hurt, they are injured, and they are in need of however much money.
So
You talking about Kylie the Billy?
So Kylie was the
Listen.
one that set up the GoFundMe to
No,
support their men.
I think she advertised it.
She advertised it. So this is the thing.
Okay,
This is where I have to give
gotcha.
some grace. This is the year of grace for Kiera. She did come out not long ago and cleared the air. So the original narrative was that one of her makeup artists, he's not her main guy. Actually, I don't even think he currently does her makeup. It seems like they fell out. Got into a car accident. He needs brain surgery. It's going to cost about $60,000.
All right, come on with
And
the facts.
so his family created a GoFundMe. Again, original narrative. We saw that Kylie contributed $5,000, and so people were upset
that it
because
wasn't more than 5,000.
that she just didn't cut the
Or that
check
she
for the
didn't
whole
pay
bill.
for them, yeah.
Right, because it came out that she makes a little north of $400,000 a day. So when you're making $400,000 plus a day, and
Yeah.
we're talking about a $60,000 bill for somebody that you had somewhat of a relationship with,
Yeah.
what are we really talking about here? You asked your followers.
I can't fathom.
I honestly think that's one of those things where she probably didn't you know.
Well,
She probably got word from her publicist. Publicist was like, hey, da-da-da-da, do you want to donate? Yeah, donate. Just donate something.
She cleared the air.
Maybe they meant 50,000.
She cleared the air. She said that the original amount that the family was requesting was $10,000. It was already, I think, $4,000 or $5,000 raised. So she sent the $5,000 to cover the rest, right? And so then apparently the family was asking for more money, or I guess extended the limit. And so at that point, the family or somebody brought it back to her attention. She shared it with her followers to raise awareness. Yeah. But this is where reading the room comes in play. I get that you donated that money. That's great, right? But most of your followers, I won't say most, but I'm sure a lot of them are checking their bank accounts every other day to see if their stimulus has hit. Okay? I'm sure a lot of those same people will turn around and buy some of your products with their stimulus money, right? So we are in the middle of a pandemic. You have handbags that you have flaunted that are worth more than $60,000. As a matter of fact, you have a handbag that's worth $1 million. Your child, who's 2 or 3 years old, has garments that are thousands of dollars, right? Like, I don't think it's in best taste to then, like, share this information, like, hey, if you want to donate, like, no, it's like,
that's
pay
crazy.
the rest up. Like, I get it's your money. I shouldn't mandate what you do with your money, but sis, like, this
why
is
would
nothing.
I donate to your makeup one of your makeup artists? Like, when you found that out, like, oh dang, okay, they needed more. Why advertise that out? Like, why?
And I get, like, I'm sure she has hundreds of millions of subscribers or followers or whatever. So if less than 1% just gives $1,
they just give $1,
I'm
they
sure
would have
they'll hit
made
the
it.
60,000.
Maybe
So
that's what they were banking
maybe that
on.
was the thought process, but it's still just like, sis, why are you asking me for money?
I'm sorry. I feel like that's just where it stops for me. Because, like, even her clearing the air, it's like, and?
What?
Like,
so, yeah, I mean, she did mention, I mean, reading between the lines, it does sound like they fell out based off her clearing the air. He used to do her makeup years ago, and they're not in touch anymore. So if this, no telling how they fell out, why they don't talk no more. So she was like, look, I gave you $5,000.
I'm thinking he was working.
Okay.
They were working for her currently or something like that.
No.
Oh,
so they hit her
really
up. They hit her up. You know what? At that point, I wonder if she even questioned the amount.
Who knows?
Well, if they come with 10 and then next they come with 60, I'd be like, wait, what?
But look, this is where using your platform as a celebrity comes in mind. Somebody brought up on Twitter, like, this is the moment where Kylie should have went ahead and cut the check and then went out to be the speaker of universal health care. Like, why the F is it $60,000 for brain surgery? Like, the average American cannot afford this. You go up to the hill,
with the insurance,
speak with the people. Look, your sister's being the advocate. Go ahead and you be in the universal health care lane.
The biggest
What's
scam,
Courtney doing?
I swear.
Having babies and dating
chilling.
Travis Barker. I don't know.
Oh, she's still dating? What?
No,
Travis Barker, the drummer.
I didn't know they were still.
I did not know
a
that.
thing.
I remember she had she had the baby by the guy, the business dude or whatever.
I mean, I think it's relatively new, just maybe a couple of months, if that, with her and Travis.
She's
What
like,
did
this
I
is
see?
about as radical as I'll go, Mom. No blacks. All right.
Okay. Last up, we have Miami people going crazy. Have y'all seen those videos? When did grown folks start doing spring break?
When did grown folks? So these
Grown folks.
Oh,
I
these
think
are
people was like tired and they was like,
These
oh, the
aren't-
flight's going down. I got my first vaccine or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
I think that's what happened.
Oh
Has to be.
You seen the videos?
no, I saw clips, but I thought those were college people.
No, the video clips that I've seen, these were definitely grown people out in the middle of the streets of Miami, packed out. I mean, look, it looked like they was having a good time. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But they was out.
Well, okay, so it was a spring break weekend. That's all it was.
Flights went up. Like, the amount of people that were checking in at TSA, like record numbers.
Yeah.
I guess over the
Hartsfield
past year.
Airport was booming, huh?
Probably.
Well, They were
You know, they
interviewing
catching all the
people.
connections.
Yeah.
They were interviewing people, and they were like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" Georgia and Texas. I was like, I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassed.
Damn, Texas.
Are we surprised?
I mean, no.
Yeah, I thought our spot was Padre or.
Nah, people have been in the house.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like the spring
Galveston
break
and
spot.
Padre ain't enough. They like, oh, we gonna get us a nice beach. It's gonna be
man.
popping over there in Florida.
LA
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, there
LA
was
was
something happening in LA.
Wasn't just in the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, I could use a little nice vacation once I get vaccinated. Will it be okay for me to go to like, I don't know, Cancun or something?
I feel like you can go now.
Maybe, yeah.
The streets been there.
I need to be
Especially if you
vaccinated
get your
though.
shots.
Yeah, let me get my shots, and then we'll start small, and then work our way up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It was small.
I'm saying small is like
Galveston.
maybe New Orleans if it's not too bad. So like not a bourbon New Orleans, but just like let me get me a Cafe du Monde on some off hours, and I drive there instead of fly. You know, like a little quick getaway.
Okay, that's
Dang,
fair.
I'm about to
That's
say
fair.
Mardi Gras done came and went, huh?
Sure did. I don't want that.
Oh shit, they was wilding out there
Was
not
they?
too long ago. I want to say they had to shut something down in somewhere in New Orleans. I mean, I guess something happened on bourbon, but I think that's probably expected.
Yikes.
But everybody had a lot going on.
Ooh.
Ooh-wee.
I know. I kind of do miss like that spring break time. I saw a video. It was this guy who got arrested. Some kind of way the door opened up and he jetted out of there, and there was a crowd of people
out
and
of
they followed
the
him.
SUV, like on the sand, he was handcuffed running.
Yes.
That's what I was like. They look like college kids.
That was definitely college
Then
kids.
I
missed
saw the
that.
other
Yeah.
video of my man's. They said he skipped out on the tab.
Oh, I saw
and they
that.
was chasing him all through the street.
That was
And
Miami.
then these
Did they
just
get him?
group of girls just started
did.
like just coming together like a flash mob of twerking.
Okay, I
You
didn't see that part.
That was insane. Like,
So wait,
if you
did
play
they
that on
catch the
video, it's
guy?
like, yeah,
there
they
was
caught him.
multiple dine and dashes, or is this the same video? Because the
This
fact
is
that there were
this is
twerkers.
the same video. You have to watch it to the end. After they catch him, then the girls they come in, hey, into the camera, and then it was just a mob of. I was just like, what is going on in Miami?
What?
What's in
You
the
know?
water?
What?
I'll show you the
Water.
clip, man, but it was ridiculous.
Please.
I need to
I wanna
see.
see.
Me too. Time for our verses, and this week we are discussing breakups and how long you wait before you let your family know that you and your boo are done.
It definitely depends on what kind of relationship y'all have.
Facts. Don't tell mama y'all done broke up and 2 days later y'all back together.
Because family is, I feel like that's one of those things. Friends, actually. As soon as you tell your friends, it's like, okay, why they need to be mad, they're mad. And so it's like, dang, I can't come back from this one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that took me to college on my ass, you know.
The question?
Yeah, announcing your breakup and shit, like especially when Facebook was hot and new.
Single.
Yeah, single
Tell us
or
it's
you know,
single.
you might change from in the relationship with ba to just in a relationship.
Yeah.
Folks be like, ooh,
That means it's complicated.
Yeah, the complicated one.
it's
Yes.
complicated. Yeah, it's
Yes.
like, oh shit. But once that bitch goes single, you see them removing the pictures.
Look.
My bad, it took me back. But to answer the question, when somebody ask about it,
Ooh.
Okay.
so how's such and such? Man,
We've been broke about 6 months.
You ain't know?
Is that it?
yeah.
Okay.
Man, I'm
Okay.
done with that.
Nah, it ain't gonna take
You
your
know?
friends. It ain't gonna take your friends 6 months to ask. But
But that's when I'm coming out.
Let's say this is the
That's
first
fair.
go around. The same repetitive thing. This is y'all's first time
Ooh.
breaking up.
okay. First time breaking up, I would say if things were good, I'll probably wait.
Wait on his move.
No. If it's the
Oh.
first time and I'm thinking like, oh, we're actually done, I would probably say something maybe within 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Within
Okay.
those days.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking like, at this point, this is the first
I need
time
to
I've
see
probably
if, you
been
know,
away.
a few more days. If we gon' bring
Well,
it back
I'm-
together.
Nah,
you know,
exactly.
But then if I see your overt act,
No.
then I'll be like, okay, well, shit, man. You see what she put?
Nah, if this is I'm telling
me
you,
stop.
if this is the first time, I feel like I probably haven't spent as much time with my friends, and now it's like, okay, they're gonna be like, you're a little bit too available.
Yeah.
Like,
You probably be the friend that's like, say I'm kicking it with my homegirls, and then all of a sudden I'm like, man, who's the new chick, man?
Okay.
Oh, she just got out of a relationship. So then you be the one that come kicking it, regularly in the circle now. It's like, okay. So it must be for real.
yeah. But then, I get a text while I'm out.
That's the true test.
Everything
That's
depends.
the true test, because it's like, if she's not the first to get up out of there and leave, okay, she might really be trying to test the waters. But if you're like you said, checking your phone and, girl, I just came out for a little bit and I'm gone, it's like, I don't know, she might be trying to get back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it would probably be quicker if it was just like the first time or something. But if it was always they always doing this, they always doing that, I'd wait a minute.
Okay. See, I'm never in situations like that, or I have yet to be in situations like that. So I can't relate, but I'm usually the one to end things. So
So
for
your status
friends,
was already
normally
changed.
24 hours. Girl, it's done. I went ahead and did it. Because 9 times out of 10, I probably had a conversation with a friend beforehand, and during that conversation realized, I need to just break up with this guy. It needs to be done. So at that point, it's a matter of when are you going to do it?
Yeah, your phone call just be like, girl, yeah,
It happened.
did it.
I finally did it. Yeah. So
Kiara
pretty
be like,
quick.
I finally did it. Like, that was this morning.
Kiara gonna stay. Kiara gonna stay the whole
Heavy on my
night.
spirit. It'd be heavy on my spirit. Like, oh, you text me again. Like, oh man, I gotta let this go. So, yeah, family though. I think my
Holidays.
max is a week. My max is a week. But I'm also not telling my parents about like little people I'm dating here and there, right? Like, it needs to be
Yeah.
somewhat
Serious.
serious. So, yeah.
I have definitely not told my parents that much about that. So I would say maybe the one like actual, or maybe the 2 actual people that they knew about definitely took a while. I waited for them to bring it up. Like,
Yeah.
I came over and they were like, where's,
So what y'all
So
make
you
for
ain't
dinner?
been so you ain't been staying the night lately. Where you been at? When we get to meet them, okay?
nah.
Okay, well, this topic came up because J-Lo and A-Rod, they announced that they were breaking up, or reports came out that they ended their engagement. But then J-Lo turned around shortly after and made a comment like, we're working through things. This is after allegedly A-Rod was cheating on J-Lo. So, yeah, J-Lo, low-key, I hate to say it, but she kind of do be getting in these kind of situations where, they together and they not
Nobody
together.
asked
And
to
then,
be cheated on.
Okay.
well, I'm not saying that, but
But the kind of
She
the
just
back
can't
and
pick 'em.
forth.
Between her and Hallie, and that's my girl. That is my
I
girl,
know
but
who's
it's
going
like,
that route.
I was not trying to go
but
that route.
my girl got somebody now. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name? Van something?
Van Hunt.
Van Hunt. She seems to be very
she
happy.
She seems to be happy with him. I'm happy for her.
Look, J-Lo
I had to
seemed
let
to be
her fly.
happy too.
How long were they together? I feel like
J Rod,
this
I mean J-Lo and
J-Lo.
A-Rod.
I like that.
J-Rod.
J-Rod.
How long they been? I feel like it's been
It's
a while.
been at least a year and a half, I'd say.
Dang, I
maybe
guess not
even
that
2.
long.
But this is the
Okay.
thing. It's like, this is why, brothers, listen, get your ish together. How y'all gonna be damn near couple of the year? Y'all showing up to the daggone inauguration together, hand in hand, looking, very presidential and all this other stuff, creating this brand, and you cheating with reality stars?
That just lets you wonder, is it really ever out of your system?
Well, and
I hope so.
I don't know.
If he can't get it out, god damn it, why can't I?
But here's the thing.
Well,
also,
look.
J-Lo's
Knowing the people he could have had, dated, been with,
but is it showing
when does
that,
it get old?
Is it showing
So
that,
if it don't get old for him, come on, what am I supposed to do?
That's gonna be the movie you tell
Y'all
your girl.
can't wait.
That's gonna be what you tell your girl.
No. I am really looking for that guy that sets the example.
Still waiting on him
stays
because
faithful.
Derek let you down, huh?
Derek let
Kev on
y'all
stage.
down, or whoever be listening to his content. That's one motherfucker I didn't listen to
You know
I didn't
what?
listen
but
either.
I feel like
at all.
after the very beginning, it was like,
No
this is
offense.
a bit much. Like, I don't know. It's something about this.
I'm
I
not
mean,
into
but
it.
his videos were just dirty macking, but like public speaking engagement. Like he was Tony Robbins to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And
Look,
he married.
he said, I got
Man,
something
I wasn't
to
buying
say.
that content. I was not.
Are you buying Kevin's though?
Samuel.
You know,
Have you been
I
watching
clicked
his
on the
stuff?
video and the motherfucker be coming down in the timeline. So every now and then they'll catch you with a fly title and a short time clip. Because if them
Okay.
bitches read about 15 and
I was about
20
to
and
say,
30, I'm not sitting through that. I'll
Most of them
sit
be
through
about
the 3.
10.
Yeah, I might, depending on the title, I might sit through a 10. But they need to be about 5.
Baby
I don't
mama
have
of
enough.
5 wants a 6-figure man. And
You know?
and you win.
And that's the attention.
No. One, it'll be the chick looks actually kind of cute on the thumbnail. 2, look at the views. Look at the time of the video. And shit, the title got to be something like, you know.
Let's just
45-year-old woman
No.
of
Solomon, just say you listen to the man.
Very
Talking about-
sparingly.
Talking about all these prereqs. it
Very
has to have.
sparingly. Well, okay, I listen to that nigga more than this nigga.
All right.
Okay. That's
And
all
okay,
right.
and not
Because
once.
you
Not,
support-
hold on, wait,
you
wait, wait,
support
wait,
his
wait,
content.
wait. Here's the difference.
'Cause you support it.
Here's the difference. Because not once am I believing this nigga's really living that shit to the T.
Who,
You don't
Derek
think-
or Kevin?
Kevin, I'm like, nigga, I know you done fucked up some shit here and there and left, right. You do not claim to be perfect. But the Derek nigga was selling perfection on you hoes.
Okay. Well, on that note, we're gonna go
My
ahead
bad,
and
my
end
bad, my
this
bad.
because it's getting a little hot in here. Passion is getting thick.
By hoes, I mean his fans.
Mm-hmm.
Not gender specific. Okay.
Clean it up.
Nope. Too late.
Clean it up.
I mean, it
Until
wasn't
next
just y'all.
time.
It wasn't just y'all support.
Who support?
I mean,
And who was the y'all?
men and women.
Because you
Okay.
said y'all like you was talking on this side.
Okay.
Oh no. I mean, no. If you don't,
that was the-
no. I've never really heard y'all ever talk about the guy.
Never
Put it out
really
there
though. You
because-
just haven't. Cause we
Unless it was just some
I ain't never
bullshit that he
come
got
in
caught
here.
up with.
All right, y'all. We about to get off this and start busting through solo. If you like what you heard, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media at He Said, We Said. Any final thoughts?
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't have
What'd
a
you
dog in the
say?
fight. And go Michigan. I'll root for Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, you know I got
You
some
just
people.
out of here.
Come on, you know family be up there. Family be up there.
Next.
All right.
And go Cougs.
Thank you. Bye.